Hi everyone. I promised I would do another race, and I would. So, where am I going to do it at? Not Seattle. I always have trouble there. Let's go with Anaheim 1. And this time I promised I would play as someone a little bit more familiar. And I'm going to be playing as Jimmy Button. Yeah, I'm going to be playing as Jimmy Button, who at the time was with Factory Yamaha, who was picked up by Factory Yamaha after being McGrath's teammate at Chaparral Yamaha in 1998. Jeremy staying with Chaparral, Jimmy Button going to Factory Yamaha, but this time he went from a 250 in Supercross to a 250cc two-stroke in Supercross to a 125 bike outdoors to a 426 four-stroke.
Hello everyone, I'm Art Ekman along with David Bailey, and this is one of the most hotly anticipated Supercross events ever. David, the depth of field here could be the best of all time.
The best I've ever seen. You have to go all the way back to 1982 to find this much talent out there.
I do have the heats on. Racing the heats, that is. Of course, Jimmy Button.
All right, we're set at the gate.
This should be very hotly contested.
There's my lineup. It's Button, Emming, Henry, LaRocco, Ward, Wyndham, Pichon, Dowd, Ferry, and Tortelli. And I'll tell you more about Jimmy Button when we get underway with this race. So let's go.
There's the 30-second board. The riders are ready. And the gate is dropped. We are underway with the first heat. Jimmy Button grabs the whole shot.
Jimmy Button on that YZ426 four-stroke. Of course, Button never a champion in his career, but he has won a few races. His last win was 1994 at Daytona when he was on a 125. Of course, Jimmy Button was with Chaparral Yamaha in 1997. Rode for them in
4 laps to go. Jimmy Button leading the pack.
Button is hot and cold. When he's hot, he's really fast.
And as I was saying, Jimmy was with Chaparral Yamaha in 1997-98. Teammates with Phil Lawrence in 97 and with Jeremy in 98.
Whoa! Emmy rockets past John Dowd. Jeff Emmy last slide down, moving up into 3rd place.
Makes up some time, I should say.
Henry makes a beautiful move on Dowd, moving into 4th place. Henry drops into 5th place.
Of course, as you all know, in 1999, Jimmy Button was riding the 4-stroke.
Jeff Emmy is moving up through the field. Button, our leader, coming around.
Art, he looks fast.
Button was doing the full tour. His teammate Henry was only racing the outdoors. Of course, in 1999, Jimmy Button...
Is block passing considered legal?
Well, it is if you don't intentionally try to knock your opponent off the course. If it's part of your natural line, it's cool.
Of course, as I was saying, 99, Jimmy Button's only podium was at Anaheim #2, and he finished 3rd behind McGrath and Lusk.
Gets by Henry, moving into 3rd place. All the dirt for a track come from?
Well, they store it outdoors locally in trucking it, so it's going to reflect whatever weather's been going on in the local area.
2 laps to go. Buttonfly is the current leader.
Jimmy Button took that 4-stroke ride when Doug Henry decided to semi-retire. He's friends with his teammates, they train and ride together. Success leaves clues, and he's soaking them all up.
Of course, later that summer in 99, Button, after some tough rides in the first part of the season, would come back to win the Washougal National with a 3-1. Emming moves into 2nd.
Jeff Emmy blows right past Pichon.
I was saying.
Oh, Pichon makes a gutsy pass on Hemi. Henry cuts to the inside on Mikel Pichon. Gets by him. There's mind games going on.
Looks like Henry rented some space in his head.
Could be the whole top floor the way this is going.
And they didn't say anything about Button crossing the line. The finish line, that is. And as I was saying, later that summer, Jimmy Button would win the Washougal National with a 3-1.
Pichon is dropping back.
And would end the rest of the season with podiums. And sadly, Button's career would end after Anaheim 2 with a back injury.
Makes a move on Mikel Pichon and takes 4th place.
Now Button, to this day, is injured. Is paralyzed, I should say.
And Jimmy Button has won the race.
So let's just say that I'm kind of doing this as a tribute to Jimmy. Because Button was one of the few guys that I remember watching back in '97 when I first started watching Supercross. Of course, I'm the only rider who's crossed the line. But since we got the time, let's wait for the others. Emmett comes through in 2nd. Henry comes through for 3rd. It should be Pichon who comes through for 4th. I am out of the way. Oh no, it's Laraco who comes through for 4th. Pichon comes through for 5th, so he'll lead the remaining 3 guys who cross to the LCQ. Dowd's one of them, Ward is another, and Tim Ferry is the last one. So Tortelli and Kevin Windham will not be making the main event automatically. And of course, the original winners for this race, Ezra lost for the 250s, Casey Johnson for the 125s. Of course, McGrath, the winningest rider in Anaheim, this is Jeremy's house. He wound up with the 7th that year, 1 position behind Carmichael. In fact, it was Honda's 1st through 4th before Dowd finished in 5th. With Luss, Pichon, Laraco, and Windham. Well, that will do it for the heat race, and I'll see you guys for the main.